there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here once more to orient your fitness in the right direction. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about tendonitis happening in the foot in a general sense. So in case you guys don't know what a tendon is, it's connective tissue that attaches muscle to bone. So when your muscle contracts, it pulls on the tendon pulls on the bone, and the bone moves. That's how bones in your body move. And itis means inflammation. So tendonitis means tendon inflammation. And signs of tendonitis include that area being swelling, being tender to touch, pain with movement in that area. Those types of symptoms are indicative of tendonitis. So let's talk about different types of tendonitis happening in your foot. So that your foot moves in all different directions. It moves up, down, left, right, all different places. So let's talk about extensor tendonitis. So the extensor muscles in your foot, they point your toes up and they bring your foot up as well, like this. So if you have shoes that are very tight, like you tied your shoelaces too tight, it could be pressing down on the top part of your foot. Especially true if you have high arches where your foot is raised higher. So that could cause tendonitis to happen by too much pressure being placed on those tendons. And tight calves can cause tendonitis of the extensors too, because your calves point your foot down like that. So your extensor muscles are going to have to work harder then if you have tight calves to bring your foot up. So that could lead to those tendons becoming inflamed as well. You also got a muscle on the inner part of your foot that commonly gets inflamed, and I've had this type of tendonitis, and it's called posterior tibial tendonitis, because your posterior tibialis muscle, it's responsible for holding up the inner arch of your foot. And if your feet are very flat, your foot can cave down. And then that's a lot of stress on that tendon supporting that arch. So it becomes overstretched, overworked, and then you can get tendonitis here from having flat feet. And I've done things like orthotics, I tried that, I've tried stretching and strengthening activities. It didn't really help, so in the end I needed surgery to that area because my bones were rigidly flat. No amount of doing anything was really helping. So posterior tibial tendonitis is common on the inner part of your foot. Let's talk about the outer part of your foot now, where your everter muscles are, your peroneals. Those are the muscles that bring your foot out to the side like that. Tendonitis at your everters can happen by, say you're walking on the beach and your foot is repeatedly coming in like that. So if your foot's repeatedly coming in, your everters are going to have to work harder to bring your foot out to the side like that. So then that could lead to those tendons becoming inflamed. And also you see a lot of women, they wear these ridiculous high heel shoes. High heels point your foot down like that. And when your foot's pointed down, when you wear high heels, you're at a greater risk of getting an ankle sprain. Sorry, I had to cough a little. Okay, so say your women, they wear these high heels, their foot's pointed down. The most commonly sprained ligament in your ankle is your anterior talofibular ligament, or ATFL. So when you wear these high heels, that ligament is already being stretched in one direction. Because this ligament, it checks the action of your foot going down and in. So if you wear high heels, it's already stretched in one direction. Then say you step off a curb rung while you're texting or whatever, and then your foot comes in like that, suddenly, boom, ligament sprained. And when you get say your ligaments are sprained, that's less stability to the area, then your muscles have to overfire to provide that stability. So the everters have to really overwork them, and that leads to then the tendons becoming inflamed. And finally, you can get flexor tendonitis, the muscles that curl your toes. Dancers can get that, ballerinas can get that because they overuse those muscles and then the tendons become inflamed. Basically, if you have bad footwear, you overuse the muscles, you get an injury to that area, all those things can cause tendonitis. Muscle tightness and weakness can also lead to it. So if you get tendonitis, you can do things like rest the area. You don't want to over-aggravate it. You can ice it. Icing brings down inflammation. Then after, say, 2 weeks, when symptoms are gone, you can do things like simple stretching and strengthening activities. And also you might want to see a therapist or a physical therapist near you to give you the hands-on treatment, the one-on-one, because getting that in-person treatment's always better than getting it online. Alright guys, this has been Jeff once more, orienting your fitness in the right direction. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, kind of on a general sense of foot tendonitis. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you thumbed it up, commented on the video, and subscribed to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.